Hello and welcome back to the Misfits Podcast. It's our birthday today.
Hey!
We're 3 years old.
3 years old.
3 years
That's
old,
right.
baby.
That means you can legally shake us. Guys, welcome back to the Misfits Podcast. We're celebrating. We got sparklers. This is
we
how
got cake.
grown men celebrate things. And women. Tobi's here too. Hi, Tobi.
Hi, I am woman.
Yeah,
You
women
are-
are allowed to be happy. Come on.
Matt's here.
I'm here. Hey.
Swagger's here.
Howdy.
And here's the review for this week. Mark Killer says, I love how Swagger does his hair.
Oh,
Isn't that
thanks.
nice?
I
It's
put
a-
a lot of effort into it.
It's a nice little sweet review for you this week.
Yeah, man.
Oh, look at that. Well, we got some poppers too. Let's just
okay,
fucking
okay.
set them all off, why don't we? Incredible. We're celebrating.
Hey, are these things flammable?
It's great.
Are these flammable?
And the poppers
Oh, we're
on
about
the
to find out. Let's
and now it smells terrible. Guys,
Are we gonna do anything about those stray
No,
pieces
we're
of
gonna see
paper?
if they're
on,
flammable.
Another problem
okay.
also is that cake looks real good, and we've got candle wax that's just going to be dripping all over it.
Yeah.
You scrape it off.
Should we blow off the Should we suck off the candles or?
Yeah, go for it. Come on, deep throat.
How do you want
Okay.
Hi, my name's Fitz, and this
Oh,
is
damn.
four
to?
sparklers
Damn, I'm good at blowing.
once.
God
Dude.
damn.
Ha!
Wait, that's how you make a sparkler bomb.
Sparkler bomb. It's a lot of sparklers going off in my hands. Guys, let's reminisce. It's been 3 years of this fucking
It
show.
has.
It's wild. We started as young kids on Discord, shooting the shit, telling stories about our travels and adventures, and now
Surfing
here we
on
are,
Counter-Strike.
washed up as hell.
Dude,
But it's
damn.
okay. We got sparklers.
We
What
got
was-
sparklers. It's
What was your
great.
guys' favorite episode looking back? Do you have one episode that stands out in your mind? Because I don't.
Dude, for me, it would be between the LSD story and the Poland
I'd
story.
say Poland story. That's the
But,
classic.
are very that was
Started it all, you know.
That was our first episode, besides the pilot that we did.
You know
Right?
what? Yeah, the Poland story is a classic, and that was the first one we did besides the pilot. However, my favorite is probably the murder story.
True, that
The
was a
one-
big improv one.
The one where we just made up a fucking story on the spot.
Yeah, that was good.
Good little improv exercise.
Yeah, that was great, and that was genuinely funny. I watched back that in recent months and actually laughed out loud at myself. I'm so funny.
That's epic.
Wow. 3 years.
I love when we use the podcast to talk about mental health.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. It's always fun. I like talking about mental health because you guys are all so fucked up. So it's nice.
You're putting this shit on us as though
No,
we're
I'm just kidding.
I like to analyze you.
Yeah. Well, you also like to self-analyze. We're going to self-analyze the podcast right now. I'm going to self-analyze the podcast at a nice, smooth audio experience.
What does that mean?
What are you
What are you talking about?
What?
I was
you
just
doing?
We're
analyzing.
supposed to take
What is
MDMA after
After?
after the podcast.
I love you guys. Let's just skip the episode this week, guys. Let's just
Can we just cuddle instead?
let's just cuddle. There's a love sack in the back.
that'll be
Let's just
good.
lay there and just have a great time.
3
Just
years.
talk.
3 whole years.
If our podcast was a person, it'd probably be in that real annoying phase right now.
Yeah.
where it's just-
Where
Shit in
it can
diapers.
walk and talk, but not quite.
Yeah.
It doesn't really know what it's saying.
It doesn't really shit up its back anymore. Doesn't cry.
Toddlers can
the
still
entire
shit up
night.
their back, though.
Yeah, but it's, if you feed them fucking nothing but chocolate.
Nothing but chocolate.
Nothing but
That's the
chocolate.
shit up the back recipe.
That's the shit up the back recipe.
Is
yeah.
chocolate?
incredible.
I just feed kids straight coffee and nicotine,
Coffee
Kids
and
love it.
nicotine.
and they just shit themselves all day long. It's great.
Wow.
It's just liquid shit.
Yeah, because when you fill a diaper with shit, then it means that if they fall down on their butt, then they have nice padding to land on.
It's like a
Wow.
safety thing.
Yeah, it's like
You really
an
think you're
airbag.
looking out for your kids.
Yeah.
Smart.
Wow. 3
Yeah, it's
years old. Kid filled with shit. Podcast filled with shit.
The secret is that everyone's always filled with shit. That's what you come to realize.
Ah.
Everyone's full of shit.
Yep.
Just a bunch of people walking around pretending like
full of
they're
shit.
more mature than a 3-year-old. But they're
Third
not.
year old.
3rd-year-old.
3-year-old.
He's in his 3rd year.
You ever read a 3-year-old's diary? It's boring.
You've read a 3-year-old's diary?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of
Okay.
stuff? What sort of stuff does it say in it?
They're like, today I got a new Lego.
Okay.
I ate it.
I guess that's fair.
I choked on it, and then I got put in the naughty corner. I stared at the wall for 5 hours and reflected on my actions.
Wait, you're gonna put your kids in the naughty corner for 5 hours?
5 hours? What the hell is the point of a naughty corner if you're gonna let them loose in 20 minutes? You got to teach them a fucking lesson.
Yeah, but 20 minutes to
It's
a
like a
3-year-old
kid. It
is
feels
like
like-
4 weeks.
Yeah.
What do you put in the naughty corner that makes it naughty?
Paddles and whips.
Jesus Christ.
A couple of chains.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, it's got 2 uses. It's the naughty corner for adults and for kids. Just they use it differently.
yeah.
Padded so they don't hurt themselves on the walls. you
like
know?
it in the naughty corner. Yeah, just lots of hard drugs,
Yeah, handcuffs,
handcuffs, just naughty things, you know.
Yeah.
gallon of lube.
Yeah. No, there's nothing in the naughty corner. It's just a hard chair to sit on and think about what you've done.
And a photo of someone that the kid doesn't like.
And a photo of someone they love with a gun pointed at them. Kids are
Misbehave.
constantly
Listen
under
to you.
threat. It's
Yeah.
like, listen, you disobey me again, I will kill your mother. I know she's my wife, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice to teach you a fucking lesson. I also believe that, if I kill your mother now, then maybe you'll grow up to have a really good story later in life.
True. Maybe something you could tell on a podcast.
Yeah.
Little origin story.
Guys, this is the story about how my mother was killed. No, it's not true. She's alive and well. Sadly. No, it's we're 3 years old.
When was the last time we talked about why we started the podcast?
Wow.
Well,
It would have been a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, we started the podcast because we were traveling.
Yeah.
We were, hanging out. We had a couple stories.
I think we actually started it specifically because of the Poland story.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
exactly it.
Well, I had an itching to start a podcast around
Yeah,
that time.
you and I recorded one before.
Yeah, we were going to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
our
do
own
one.
thing.
That would have been a shit show.
Yeah, well, we recorded the first episode, remember?
Yeah.
That
You
was
didn't
kinda-
like it. I thought it was great, but Fitz didn't approve.
Yeah, well, I never like anything.
That
so,
I do. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but
What
Ultimately, we
did
just-
you guys talk about in that Tobi and Fitz podcast?
I don't remember.
I
I
don't know.
gotta
This was like 6 years ago.
wonder if I
Holy
still,
shit.
if
Well,
I
actually,
still have that.
maybe not 6.
No,
but
it would have
5
been more
years.
like 5.
Yeah.
I probably still have that recording somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we just talked about YouTube and
And who we were.
who we were. I think we
Wow.
might have talked about our school a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
maybe.
If you still have that, it would be pretty good to release for like just a bonus episode,
That would be interesting.
I'd be curious to see it.
a little time capsule. See where your headspace was in 2015.
We could do a whole podcast where we just react to it and just go, okay, listen, this was a long time ago. I'm sorry for my comments about the disabled here. All right, I was a younger man.
You said those last week.
I was also a younger man.
Yes, you were
Oh,
a younger
yeah.
man. What
Well,
a crazy trip, huh?
Misfits has been around for a pretty decent amount of time, right? 3 years, pretty good.
3 years.
And we've had a lot of partners with us through those 3 years, and the one that stuck through is Gamersubs.
Yeah.
Gamersubs.gg powering us through energy.
By far.
Powdered gamer energy. Very good. We got some new waifu cups here.
Hell yeah.
We got a
Yummy.
little sporty
titties.
woman, with your titties out.
She got that
Uh,
under boob.
She's got the under boob,
got
the
that-
side
oh,
boob,
shit, yeah.
many boob.
We could not
Side
have
boob,
asked for a
top
better
boob.
sexual partner than Gamersubs.gg.
Yeah. Why would you not want to give money to a company that likes to show off
Look at
half
that.
naked
look
women?
at that! Look at this!
Wait, what is this?
It's a new flavor. It's waifu candy.
Ah.
That sounds
Wow.
delicious.
Show
Yeah.
me the part with the woman again. There you
Yeah,
go.
right there. Oh, look at all 3 of them.
Damn, collect them all.
Got some cups. Go to gamersubs.gg. Use code Misfits for 10% off your order.
I heard if you fill all 3 of those up with cum, they give you like a special order or
You
something.
get
Yeah,
it.
you,
You
get,
get-
you get an extra life.
You get a 100
Yeah.
gamer score. You know what I heard recently?
What'd you hear?
There's this fucking wild thing that happened on NoPixel. That GTRP server.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on there.
NoPixel's, like, for anyone that doesn't know, like the biggest GTRP server. It's a whole ass community.
Wait, so these people are just RPing on GTA?
Yeah.
What is
That's
our
crazy.
peen? They're peeing on it. Fuck.
I'm acting like I don't know what it is. I totally know what it is.
R. Kelly's peeing on them?
But there was, yeah, exactly. But there was this big, this fairly popular person on the
Who?
RP server. His name was SavX.
What do you say he was?
Did
Well,
he die?
you'll see. You'll see, Swagger Souls. His name was SavX. He was a relatively big streamer.
Right.
Going on the NoPixel. Anyone on that fucking server is a big streamer.
Sure.
And a while ago, he just disappeared off the internet. Everyone was like, "What happened there?" And then, what I read, if I remember correctly, someone from his family like tweeted out or something saying that he had passed away.
Oh my God! From
Yeah,
what?
and everyone, I don't know, but everyone, what?
They contacted Coil, the server owner.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So they told Coil directly that he had passed away, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is so fucking sad." They,
that's awful.
they made a memorial for him. They did all this big stuff for him,
That's super nice.
and then Coil decided that he was going to hire an investigator to make sure he was actually dead.
Okay.
Wait, why?
Because apparently there was some suspicions that he might not actually be dead. And then, after a few months had gone by from the memorial and stuff, they had figured out that he wasn't dead
What happened?
and that he had faked his death because he didn't want to be on the server anymore and he didn't want to associate with the people on the server anymore. So he thought, best course of action, probably just to fake my own death.
Wow, that's genius.
The
That's
weird
really
thing about
genius.
that too is that wouldn't that just ruin your career as well? You can't come back from
Was he
faking
like
your own
a
death.
streamer or some
Well,
shit?
yeah.
Or just
Well,
like
I
Did he
did.
show his face?
I mean,
I guess that's true.
I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? He kills himself. There's already been a memorial.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, Swagger.
I don't know where I was going with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. I mean, was his entire thing based on just playing on the server? And
Yeah, I
whatever?
guess it probably was. He said that he had like a lot of friends on that server and stuff, and he just was sick of it. And this is a
Right.
quote from him. Well, it was from Discord, so it could be fake.
Yeah?
But he goes, "I just wanted to be done with the whole community and all that shit. Got to remember new people in the community outside of it too. So even if I continued life, I just didn't want to fuck with them. Pogo."
Pogo.
And then the dude goes, "Bro, you realize people cried over you. You're one of my closest friends, bro. People made murals and everything. You just come back after like 6 months and act like nothing happened? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Wow,
That's fucking crazy.
that is
Yeah.
great. I kind of respect it in a sense. Like, it's
You want to quit the
How-
internet?
how
It's a
do you
bold
respect
move.
it?
move.
Okay.
Fake your own death.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you respect it, that means that you've clearly got in the back of your mind, if I need to get out of YouTube, fake my own death. How are you going to do it?
100%.
How are you going to do
If I
it?
was gonna fake my own death.
How
Drug
would you-
overdose.
How would you do it?
That'd be a classy.
Yeah, I mean, if I did a drug overdose, people probably would be like, "Yeah, well, saw
Yeah,
that
people would be
coming."
like, yeah.
Yeah, that seems all right.
People probably
I feel
wouldn't
like it'd
second
be-
guess it. They wouldn't look into
It
it.
would need to be more sensational than that. It would need to be like
You want a story?
like a tap dancing accident or something like that.
Yeah, a death by misadventure.
Yeah.
Playing
Yeah.
Russian roulette with a semi-automatic.
Or I would be like, I'm going on a quest,
And
and I
then you
will
never
not
come back.
rest until I return.
All right, guys, we're going to Bulgaria. I hear there's a dragon in a cave.
Yeah.
Go in there to slay it.
Yeah.
It's the last you'll ever hear from
And
me.
they just
So he wasn't.
it's from me
So he
again.
was chasing the dragon then.
Yeah, chasing the
Oh,
dragon.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that might be the way to go. I'd like have the plane ticket booked, like accommodation booked and everything. I would actually go to Bulgaria, like meet people
Yeah.
there, meet the locals, take some photos, put them on Instagram. Hey guys,
Okay.
I'm in Bulgaria. The last thing they see from me is like a story of me just like panning up to a mountain and be like, about to climb this mountain,
Oh.
and then nothing.
Okay.
Damn.
I like this.
But where do you go? Where do you go into hiding? Where do you start your new life?
The cave in
The
Bulgaria.
cave of Bulgaria.
What if there actually is a dragon there?
Well, hopefully he's
Well, then
fucking-
you wouldn't have to fake your death.
hopefully he's a lonely dragon and he's appreciates my company.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
How would you guys fake your deaths?
Shit, dude. I don't know if I would. I haven't put a lot of thought into faking my own death more than I thought
Strange.
about how to get away with murder.
What, so you got no backup plan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've thought about how to get away with murder. Can you walk us through that instead? Because that also sounds interesting.
Well, sure, I guess. I mean, look,
You're on tape here, by the way.
Somebody
so.
want to murder. So, you
Maybe write a book called How I Would Have Done It.
how I would have done it. Then steal a jersey and get, put back into prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Steal the entire state of New Jersey. What a fucking idiot.
You guys talking about that Simpsons guy?
Yeah,
Yep.
Homer. Good old Homer.
Homer J. Simpson.
Homer J. Simpson.
Homer J killed his wife Simpson. Go on.
What, about the murder?
Yeah, how are you going to get away with murder?
Okay, well, let's say, let's just skip all the, murdering part. And just
Okay.
get right, you got a body.
Yep.
Like, body's there.
Okay.
Let's do no mess, so no blood, none of that, pretty clean, like just asphyxiation kind
Okay,
of
you
deal.
strangle them to
Strangle
death.
them.
Right, strangle
Okay.
them. You could go the whole Breaking Bad route of
Or the Weekend at Bernie's route, where you just use him like a puppet.
Use like a puppet and put sunglasses on him.
All right. Who are you murdering? Those? Is it someone you know? Is it a random person? Is it me? Is that how I disappear from the internet?
No, you would be way, way too hard to fucking...
You're too tall.
Yeah.
He can't carry you.
Transport you, like feet in the back of the boot, wouldn't work.
If you did like some Home Alone traps in my house, maybe you could get me.
Paint buckets coming out. No, yeah, I mean, I don't feel comfortable describing.
Well, why did you tell us that you...
I'm just saying I put more thought into it than how to fake my own death, is all I'm saying.
Okay. Why have you put any thought into it?
Do you watch like fucking murder mysteries of like people like it's like some dude like fucking puts blood like from the body all over the back of his car and I'm looking at that and I'm like fucking idiot.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Right. Okay. I could easily do this better than this person.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand your logic.
So it comes from a place of intellectual superiority.
Look, dude, the only way they'll recognize a body that's just been burnt or whatever is through dental records. So you get pliers, you rip out all the teeth, you crush it into a paste, you disperse it on into soil, and then you bury the body in parts, 6 feet under. Then you put just a nice wooden cross with a dog collar that says Sparky or whatever on top of it. People think it's a dog grave in the middle of nowhere out in the Jersey Pine Barrens. You're good.
Well, put a dead dog on top of him, so when they dig and find the dead dog, they stop.
That's
exactly
a good idea.
That's all very well and good until a teeth tree starts growing. All right. Fucking canines.
Nah. The tooth fairy's onto that way too quick. As soon as the tooth fairy hears about a tooth tree, she's on that.
She's like, I need to grow one of these for myself. I keep stealing them from children.
Yeah.
I'm going to be growing teeth this whole time.
Exactly.
Because it's most often the case that people realize who, murder victims were through their dental records. So, the only way to avoid that and have a body that is like, oops, could be anybody, is to rip out all the teeth individually.
How do they do that? Is it just X-rays your teeth when you went to the dentist?
No, it's straight up dental records. Yeah.
Can I change my answer from earlier?
Yeah.
So if I was gonna fake my own death, probably what I'd do is I would rip out all my teeth and crush them to a paste, and then I'd drive out to the woods and I would dig a hole and put a dead dog in the hole. Along with the teeth paste, the toothpaste, the literal toothpaste.
Yeah.
And then I would leave a note, I'd write a series of aggressive letters to myself. I'm toothless. I'm in pain. I'm killing myself shortly after this. Saying,
so you're not taking your death.
Vicious letters, from Swagger Souls. I'm writing them though. They're from me, but I'm framing Swagger.
Yeah.
And I'm placing them in my mailbox, saying I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
This is the time I'm going to kill you. Here's where I'm going to bury you.
Okay.
And then
I hope you like your teeth because you're not going to have them for a while.
Yeah. And then I just hang myself. I'd store myself somewhere else.
Why?
So I'd hang myself in the shower and then I'd probably drive out to the woods and bury myself in a separate location.
Why not just hang yourself in the woods?
I want to bury
Well, because then they'll know that Swagger didn't do it.
Man, come on. You got to think about these things, man.
And also, Logan Paul would come out with a fucking camera.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Logan Paul, how was the fight?
Oh,
I didn't watch it. Yeah.
They hugged a line.
I'm glad they hugged it out and they got over it.
Isn't that Mayweather's thing though? Doesn't he just love cuddling with the boys?
No, it was.
I mean, it is pretty cold in May right now. So
it's the reason why Logan was doing it was because he was gassed. He was all out of energy, and he was just using his weight to recover on Mayweather. He wanted to close the distance because Logan's fucking huge.
I thought Mayweather was big on the grabs.
On the grabs,
he loves grabbing his boys.
It depends. Are you just saying?
No, I'm serious. I thought that he was.
Well, I guess
because doesn't it get you a lot of points?
Well, no, it doesn't get you points. But like the clinch, and then you could do strikes in the clinch, and then that get you points. Because Mayweather usually plays for points. He isn't really a knockout-oriented guy. But
he's not a boxer. He's a speed runner.
And he doesn't cheat. But I was, the only fucking couple of fights I've seen him and Manny Pacquiao. I think it was. It was Floyd and Manny, and then I think it was Floyd and fucking Conor McGregor. And a lot of that is, he'll tap, he'll get the points in, and then once he knows he's ahead on his points and like he's thrown enough to where he's hit and his percentage is high, then
he just
they'll
dodges.
He just rests.
Dodge or clinch and rest.
Hard work.
But to Logan's credit, I think he definitely got in fucking fighting form for this shit.
Yeah, dude,
and he went the whole 8 rounds.
He went all 8 rounds.
So whether whatever.
People
you
love
say.
shitting on him, but I mean, he's doing something.
But the thing is, that's the difference between going 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather and going 8 rounds with Mike Tyson, even now in his late 50s, or early 60s. I'm not sure how old Mike is.
No idea.
But, like I imagine, like, Floyd is, kind of small and, he's accurate and he has knockout power, but like, just imagine going 8 rounds with Tyson, dude.
I think
Tyson would just go right for it.
Yeah, it would be ironic if Logan Paul died on the ropes.
It would be ironic. Yeah.
Because of that Japanese forest incident.
That fella that he found.
That fella. That poor fella.
That poor fella.
A cool little fella.
He should have hung himself in the shower first before driving out there. He got it all wrong.
Well, the guy
who hung himself in the forest,
yeah. Then he could have framed Swagger souls.
Yeah.
Yes. Toby, how would you...
how would I fake my death?
Fake your death?
Oh, this is a hard one. I don't fucking know. I've never really thought about it.
Well, I'm asking you to think about it now.
Okay, I'm thinking about
run you through a list of package options.
Give me some packaged options from Amazon.
All right, so one of them is you die of an overdose.
Okay. I think if I was to fake my own death, I'd want it to be spread out. I'd just pose with a belt around my neck, hand on my dick, just
lemon in your mouth,
just tongue out dead.
Right.
And then someone would tweet out saying Toby's dead, and then like 3 months later, I'd leak the photo.
Right.
And then it would be like, because if someone leaked the photo to show that I was dead, no one would believe it. But if the photo got leaked later, people were like, oh my God, Toby died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, so after there's already a period of grieving that's happened.
We want to bring them back in.
Now you bring it back in with some juice.
Yeah, because I don't want to be forgotten.
Right.
And then, about 3 months after that, I'll leak another photo.
Right.
And that'll be me lying on one of those metal beds at the morgue.
Okay.
But still with my tongue out and belt around my neck.
Right.
And people are like, well, this is definitely
this
true.
Is 100% proof that you're dead.
How would Toby get into the morgue?
But they might be asking who's taking these photos.
Well, the mortician did.
It's like clearly a selfie. It's like,
yeah, but if your tongue is out and your eyes are closed, then you're clearly dead.
Yeah, oh, sure.
I feel like
put the X's on your eyes, just be sure.
Yeah.
I feel like the things that you guys are missing is like, you could fake your death, but there's the whole thing of getting away with it, like, being, canonically dead as your
tax
past
you anymore
persona, your last life.
Oh, true. We don't need to be taxed anymore.
Yeah.
You really should have killed...
I might fake my own death.
I feel like the easiest way to do it would be to go out sailing, with a friend. Maybe murder your friend. Or maybe an acquaintance. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, have you ever tried sailing with an acquaintance?
You go sailing with an acquaintance, somebody that you don't really care about that much, maybe somebody that you don't really like that much, and then, whoops, accident, man, overboard, and then, presumably they drown, and then you go off in the boat, and then, you go to an island out in the middle of nowhere, then you live on the island.
I don't know if I could live on an island.
Why is it necessary to kill an acquaintance?
because then it would be the most
because people would find the body and be like,
people could most likely find his body and then make the deduction that it was capsized, they both died, and then both are ruled as dead, and then you'd be living it up on an island eating coconuts.
Yeah, so like 100 meters out from the dock, kill your friend, throw his body in the ocean, hope that no one saw. Because he's got to be close enough to the shore that it'll get there.
It would be international water, like maybe 50 to 100 miles offshore.
Well, then how are they going to find the body?
Well, the thing is, like, they don't return. Like, you don't return your offer.
Well, then you wouldn't return otherwise.
Why don't you just live on the island with your acquaintance instead of saying, hey, you want to go sailing?
It's another mouth to feed.
Well, why bring him?
Why kill him then? Why is it not enough to simply assume that one man was lost at sea?
Because when there's two, then it's more plausible. Because then it's not only
I think
your
you just
family,
want to kill
your
someone.
friends.
I think you just want to get off on killing. You want the best of both worlds.
Not true.
Swagger just wants to experience killing someone and living in the woods.
Guys, it's our 3-year anniversary of the Misfits Podcast.
Oh.
Fucking love it.
How would you fake this podcast's death?
I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think we're doing a great time. Yeah.
Matt, how would you fake your death? Would you fucking crash a car?
Yeah, but then they'd find your bones and shit. So
find your bones.
Yeah, they're gonna find your bones and shit.
Well, cut off both your arms and legs, and then leave them in the car,
Just a stump.
and then roll off.
But then, like, I'd crash the car for real, and I'd probably, like, actually die then, because I have no arms. So, like, how am I supposed to do this?
You could crash the car first and then cut off your arms.
He's going to crash the car in such a way that it explodes and incinerates everything inside and within a radius.
Well, you could just burn your car down and leave your arms and legs in there.
Yeah, but then what am I going to do after that? I'll just be like a stump.
Just roll around.
I fucking hate this conversation.
Why? This is great conversation.
Well, if you crash a car into a volcano and then they can't recover it, and they just assume you're gone.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So there I was, driving on a volcano
in Australia.
In Australia.
I think realistically...
Took a wrong turn. Don't know how I got there.
Realistically, if I was going to fake my own death, I'd just tell you guys I was dead and you can talk about it on the podcast.
Right.
All right, guys.
You don't believe
hey guys, I'm dead.
Hey, that sucks. Bye.
Tobi's dead. You know what? This is just what we needed. We feel great now.
Burden
Think all the
lifted.
views we're going to get from this one.
The Tobi is dead episode.
That's actually a great point.
Tobi's dead, not
In
clickbait.
memoriam.
Guys, not actually clickbait.
Because, like, you know, it's a lot harder for us to get cancelled because I'm on the show. But if you kill me off, then all of you are mourning someone that was other,
It's
right?
true.
And then now you guys can't be cancelled. It's like when I die, I give my shield to you guys.
But then you can't kill the podcast then.
What's some nice things we could say about Tobi in an episode where we're talking about how she died? I'm stumped personally.
She was one of the boys.
Yeah, people would love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's
Sorry
leave
if
it
we're
at
being
that.
inappropriate. We're just grieving here. Sorry.
Yeah,
we all grieve in our own ways.
Yeah, you also got to know that I'm not dead, so I'm going to listen to this podcast and I'm going to judge you guys. And then afterwards, I'm going to text you guys and be like, you guys didn't do that well. And you'd be like, wait, you're not dead?
Yeah, I'm a ghost now.
I'm a ghost. I'm going to haunt this podcast.
Just haunted by the spirit of Tobi.
Hey, Misfits, you want some chips?
You show up the next day completely naked and covered in flour. You're just like, ooh.
Covered in egg and flour.
Yeah.
Fucking ghost Tobi. Spooky.
Very spooky. Fucking head shaved.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Who in the Misfits would look best with a bald head?
Oh, me, that's for
Mason?
sure.
Mason. Probably
Yeah,
Mason.
probably
Oh,
Mason.
yeah, Mason.
Yeah. Remember when you had your fucking head
I
shaved?
think Matt could
I
pull
try
off a
and
bald
forget.
head.
That was
I'm scared too. I've been growing my hair too long.
I reckon you could pull it off is all I'm saying.
I
I don't
couldn't-
think I could pull it off. I could like cut it off, but
Yeah, I reckon you could
Shave
pull
it,
it off
maybe.
is all I'm saying.
Ah.
You think if I died, that Minecraft stands would rejoice?
Probably not.
Look,
You're not really not
What?
irrelevant anymore.
Wait, so you're saying that all these kids that wished me dead didn't mean it?
What?
You probably did, but they just have a short attention span. They moved out of your dream.
No, but if
what's
they-
up with Dream now?
If Dream was gonna fake his death, I'm just kidding.
It's crazy how the like YouTubers that are blowing up are getting younger and younger, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of very young people on YouTube. I guess they can relate more.
Definitely more eligible people to date now as a creator, you know?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
All right, Matt.
Gracious
All
me.
All right, Matt.
Every year that goes by,
I mean, come on, they're Minecraft YouTubers.
dude, every year that goes by, you feel so much older.
Well, you are older.
Yeah, you're a year
You're
older.
so old.
I feel
Every
older
year,
in a better
you're a
way.
year older.
I feel older in like a worse way. I feel like I'm getting senile. I'm waking up and not remembering things.
I think that just might be the weed, mate.
it could probably be also the chronic weed use.
I feel older, but I also feel way better.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I understand so much more now about
Really?
myself and about the world than ever before, and in a way that doesn't make me regret the past either, which is great. I used to feel like every 3 months I would look back at myself and be like, you were fucking so dumb 3 months ago.
Wasting so much time.
How do you think we've all changed over the last 3 years since we met online and then went to Australia together and started all of this?
Well, for me, it's easy. I've been talking about this lately, recently, talking about how much
Besides the obvious.
besides the obvious, that's just, the low-hanging fruit, the fact that I shaved my beard. Besides the obvious, I mean, I
You still have the low-hanging fruit.
No, they're quite perky. What do you mean?
Wrong fruit.
but I mean, I used to spend all my time inside, and this was even recently. I used to spend all my time just streaming all day, every day.
Yeah, I
I don't
remember.
do that anymore. I realized that that's not what happiness is.
That's not real life.
That's online life. All I did was sit there and watch Chatterbait streams and
Yeah.
Not really.
It's not to say there's not times in life when the grind is worth it and
Oh,
appropriate,
yeah, of course.
but
Yeah.
also there's a lot more outside of that.
Yeah. I also used to upload, and I used to be funny, which is those two things.
You're still
long
funny.
gone.
You just don't upload. You
Yeah.
know? You're funny. You're funny in a way where you don't have to try so hard anymore, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like when you start trying to try hard, or when any of us start trying to try hard, that's when it gets weird.
Yeah, it devolves.
When there's pressure, it definitely doesn't help. Especially if you're like, I need to upload, I need to get a video out. Oh, I finally, after trying for days, got a bunch of people together for a session. I better be funny, and then
That's so true.
Then you're not funny.
And then, yeah.
Then
and
you
then
feel awful.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to
Feels
hit
like
up anybody
wasted
'cause
time.
You feel embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Swagger. You're pretty. I don't know if you've changed that much, like in any super obvious way.
I think I'm more.
apart from the transition.
Well, the face tattoo.
Yeah.
Right here in
That
that
you-
shape.
yeah.
That was
Big
sick, dude. Getting that 2 years ago was fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Sam is a mad lad. I can't believe he convinced me. But yeah.
Yeah.
Besides a face tat, I guess maybe I'm more like extroverted. I definitely
You think?
yeah, dude. I was before even moving here. I was super introverted. I
Really?
never went to parties. I didn't like hanging out.
I actually
Like-
can't picture you not being extroverted.
Yeah,
Really?
I've always thought of you as very
I've always thought of
extroverted.
you as a very
super
a
introverted.
person who needs to socialize to survive.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't like that for the longest time. I mean, it still really isn't like that, but I just appreciate, I guess, the friends I have more
Yeah.
than I did back then.
Right. I'm definitely the same, I think. I mean, I'm still introverted by nature.
Oh, yeah.
But I definitely have learned to appreciate the social life and have learned that I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's cool. I don't know, man.
What about you, Matt?
What are you, bro? How you changed, you think?
I don't know. I got these things on my fingers, like those
That is
snacks
brutal.
as a kid.
Right. So he hasn't
Hasn't
gotten
changed
more
at all.
mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did that last time we had
Did I?
Party
Yeah.
Pop.
No,
Oh,
I
it might have
did.
been
No,
Fitz.
I did that.
Yeah, you did.
The whole episode.
You've grown up. I've grown down.
Growing
Like a
down.
Benjamin Button.
Man, if you had an option when you turned 80 to just start aging backwards, would you do it?
Yeah.
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 Are you
Absolutely.
fucking kidding me? Yes.
It's like if you had an option to live forever, would you
But
do
like
it?
you also, I think you would find it very disconcerting to watch all of your friends and loved ones die while you continue to get younger, and you'd have to keep. You'd constantly be outgrowing your social circle.
Yeah, so how the hell are you going to make friends? You're like stuck in the past.
Oh no, I don't have to see Greta at the fucking book club. Oh no, I don't have to play golf with Bill.
Yeah, but imagine you're a
What-
toddler walking
what-
around that's been alive for 100 years.
That would be great. That would be fucking awesome.
Okay,
would be
dude.
kinda awesome.
First of all, how dare you badmouth Greta? All right, because
She's the sweetest old lady.
And she's the best damn bingo player I've ever seen.
and she needs you. Do you ever think about that? You ever think about what Greta needs? Always thinking about your fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she's gonna die, and you're gonna realize, oh man, I
kind of miss Greta.
I
Kinda
could
like
go
Greta.
for a book with Greta right now, and now she's not around.
I
Have
could
to
go
make
for
some new
that
friends.
for that dry pussy right now.
Yeah, and plus, like you're getting more mature, but you're aging downwards.
Yeah.
So you're constantly gonna have to surround
But
yourself with
from
people who
80.
are less mature than you.
Yeah, and
yeah,
you
but
also
from 80, I mean, but think of the advantages that would give you back on the upswing. Imagine having like your second midlife crisis, aging backwards from 80, going back to like 45. You're like, oh fuck, I already bought a fucking Harley Davidson. What do I do now? I guess I'll buy
Cheat
a
on your
yacht.
wife.
Hey, cheat on my wife.
Yeah.
Cheat,
What would be really cool is if you could do it with a group of friends. If you could all be like,
Yeah.
hey,
that could be a
Oh,
little
cheat on
bit
your wives
better.
together?
yeah, no, just be like, look, we're friends for life. We've been friends for a very long time. Let's go back. Let's go backwards,
yeah.
and then you'll just be tripping through time together.
Yeah.
Hey, lit. I'd do that.
The thing is, like, you gotta, if you're a really, really like mature and wise person, you've aged all the way back down to like 11 years old.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how fucking mature and wise you are, people are still gonna think you're an idiot because nobody, like the mature or wise teenager, just
Listen,
everyone's
Matt-
like, oh, you're such a fucking asshole.
Yeah, not if you make a name for yourself.
I'm just imagining you
I guess
at
that's
14
true.
years
Yeah,
old
but-
hanging out with other 14-year-olds.
I
and they're
guess
all
if
like,
people know-
I'm very mature for my age. It's like, no, I'm mature for my age. I'm like, no, really, I'm like 100 years old, I swear.
Yeah, the difference is that like a mature and wise 16-year-old is still a 16-year-old, whereas
Yeah,
you would
that's
be
true.
a mature and wise looking a person who looks like a 16-year-old, but you're
Yeah.
actually fucking 100 and something, 130 or some shit, which would be incredible. You'd be able to just fucking fleece everyone around you constantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Police?
Yeah, just, scam. Swindle. Trick.
If I had any advantage that allowed me to make money off other people, I mean, I would do it.
Not bad.
Money doesn't make you happy, but it is PogChamp.
Wow. If someone fucking quote that shit and put it on a plaque above your tombstone.
Yeah,
when
put
you
it on my
fake your death.
tombstone.
Incredible. I just got a strong urge to drive out to the woods just now.
Same.
What, well, you got to hang yourself on your shelf.
Pull a couple of teeth out.
Of course.
Grind it in a mortar and pestle. Make sure the nerves are dissolved.
What do you think teeth... Do you think, like, if you grinded up teeth really, really fine, and then you put some water and made it into a paste, what do you think it would taste like?
Toothpaste. Bit minty.
Yeah.
Not great, Toby. I don't think. I don't know what kind of fucking arts and crafts shit you're watching lately, but that does not sound.
It was on 5 Minute Crafts.
5 Minute Crafts. It's like literally
5 Minute Crafts. Fucking pull out all your teeth with pliers.
First, you have to take out your teeth.
Life hack.
Just a royalty-free ukulele in the background. Just a child strapped to a fucking dentist's chair.
Yeah,
screaming.
It was like that when people used to fix things by grinding up ramen. It said they were grinding up their teeth because they didn't have ramen. Because that's the problem with life hacks. Sometimes you just don't have ramen,
Yep.
What's the point? What's the point going out to buy ramen for a life hack when you can just go out and buy glue?
That's true. Wait, what is it? What is it? What does this correlate? What does ramen have to do with anything? I'm sorry.
Because you remember when people used to fix cracks and shit with ramen?
No.
Yeah, they'd put it on, they'd sand it on and
like
shit.
ramen is in like
ramen noodles.
The hard shit.
Yeah, but like before it was cooked, so it's like hard.
It would be hard. They'd crush it up. They put it in, they'd add a bunch of super glue, they'd sand it, and then they'd paint it.
And they would always put the flavoring in for some reason.
Yeah, maybe we could do that to the podcast. Maybe we can get a bunch of ramen and try to fix this fucking mess.
No, that won't work.
It wouldn't work.
We'll have to fake our own death.
Yeah.
And what better time than on our 3-year anniversary? It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years. I feel so old. I feel so out of touch with the youth.
If you ever say that you feel old, I mean, you are pretty fucking old, but man, like I hear so many people around my age, 24, 25, being like, oh, I'm so old now. I'm like, oh my God, fucking just kill yourself if you feel that way because you're so young. Like you're going to hit your prime in your fucking 30s. Just relax.
Just hit a sheesh.
Just literally hit a sheesh and watch a TikTok or something. Calm down.
Yeah.
God damn. No, but it's... maybe it's because the internet is so dominated by people in their teens, and like that's the culture that you really see, especially in our space, right? Like in the fucking influencer realm or whatever the fuck you call it, particularly gaming. That's what a lot of our audience is. That's what a lot of the new creators are. So it makes us feel old, but really, like they're just young.
I don't feel old.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Shit's ridiculous. I mean, Swagger's like fucking, how old, 57 or something?
33.
I always forget that shit.
Yeah.
God damn. Why are you hanging out with us?
You guys offered.
It's because he bought us alcohol when we first met and we're all underage. He's the only one that buys booze.
He just buys us booze and a night helmet.
I feel like that's one of the people my parents warned me to like watch out for,
Yeah, avoid
offering
the dudes
drugs
that LARP and buy you drugs.
Yes. Buy us drugs, oh gracious knight.
You cannot handle my potion.
Cannot handle my potion.
I watched a roast of Mizkif the other day.
Oh, yeah?
You guys seen that? It's actually really fucking funny.
That guy has beautiful lips.
Some Twitch streamers are really funny.
This guy, Mizkif has beautiful lips. He's got a beautiful...
Have you seen his sister?
I've seen his eyes and his eyebrows. Also very beautiful.
His
Pride Month, turn up.
His sister is just him, but with a vagina and boobs.
Oh, that's not good.
What? Why'd you say that like that? Oh, that's not good. It's like a weird heartbeat there. It's like you were calculating what to say.
Is that
settled on not good?
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
That's not
good.
Yeah. But the roast of Mizkif was actually fucking funny. I was watching it and I was like, man, a roast looks like it would be so much fun. But then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I could come up with good roasts.
Roast me right now.
I can't roast you. I can't come up with a roast.
Anything. Be like, comment on my, come on.
Comment on his hat he's wearing.
Yeah,
silly wearing that.
You're slower at roasting than he is at uploading.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. He roasted you.
Yeah.
And me at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what
It's a dual roast.
Dual roast.
I don't know. I think
Put me on the spit over here.
I think if the Misfits did a roast, it could be really fun. But I think there's like a very high chance that it would just be really difficult and not that funny in the end.
Yeah, it feels like it might be more of an intervention than a roast.
Yeah, a lot of roasts. You just listen to it and you're like, man, I feel bad for the person getting roasted because they're just bringing up all this shit about them. On the Miskiff one, they just kept talking about how his dick doesn't work.
His dick doesn't work?
Erectile dysfunction.
Really?
Schlatt halfway through was like, dude, does your dick not work or something? Because everyone keeps joking about your dick. Like, does your dick actually not work? It's so funny.
And it doesn't?
I don't know. It could be a joke.
Oh, I hope
that's
it doesn't.
the problem with streamers.
I hope it does.
They all lie.
Nothing.
I think Mizkif has problems with erectile dysfunction because of the medication he takes.
Because he takes horny pills.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, damn.
Horny goat weed?
Yeah, horny goat weed.
Holy shit.
Why isn't that supposed to make you hard?
Well, yeah. He has, on the roast, he had one of those and he poured it out to show that there was none in the box, implying that he'd used it all on getting horny.
Horny goat weed.
Erectile dysfunction?
Isn't horny goat weed like a natural thing?
What the fuck is goat weed? Why is it called goat weed?
You smoke it? I have no idea.
Swagger is starting fires right now.
Before the podcast, Swagger was like, do we have a fire extinguisher for these sprinklers? Now he'd just be setting it aflame, the set that is.
Why not?
Why not? Huh?
Why not just set it on fire?
Burn,
would we make much
burn.
money? Do you think if our set burnt down, will we get much money from it?
I don't think we have insurance.
Swagger!
Put that out.
Swagger, what the fuck?
Put it out. Wait, you might make it worse.
No, it's fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine, guys.
Swagger just said like an actual, a relatively large fire.
You guys are literally overreacting.
You're literally...
Stop setting shit on fire.
You're overreacting.
Put it out.
Matt is putting it out by using other flammable things.
He's literally using cake.
Oh, you're using
Is that
cake.
a rainbow cake?
Pride Month, turn up, guys.
Can we just eat some cake for the duration of the rest of the episode, please?
Yeah.
All I want to do is eat that fucking cake.
I want to throw this at someone.
What the hell's wrong with the front of that cake? What? You just
It was extinguishing it with cake.
You extinguished it with the cake?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
We don't have a fire extinguisher. I had water.
So you thought, I'll grab a fistful of cake.
Well, if I used water, it'd like get all the electronics wet and shit.
Yeah,
so.
that is actually very smart. I've been making I decided that my way to return to YouTube was to make a compilation of, I want to make a Counter-Strike compilation, a PUBG compilation, a Fortnite compilation, and then like a various games compilation. It's just going to be like all my old videos, but like my favorite bits from them all put together. And I was watching them and just like looking through the videos from, some of them are like 4 years old, 5 years old, and just watching some of them, just some of the shit we said. It was,
it was great.
Back in the old days,
it was
when
like
you wouldn't get demonetized.
It was like those videos were so funny, and even like obviously the modern ones are still also funny. But just listening to some of those things, it's just stuff that I would never say now, but I still think is so fucking funny.
Give us an example.
Why wouldn't you say it now?
Why censor yourself now?
I don't know. It's just not me anymore.
You have like a green card for all that shit now. Come on.
It's true.
No, like there was a joke I made about Obama calling Putin the N-word. And it was
that's a good one.
I found it so funny, but I was like, I don't even know if I want to have this in the compilation.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel that way about a lot of the old jokes. For most of them, I'm always like, yeah, this was funny. I can see why I put this in the video.
Yeah, because if it made it to a video, it means that it was probably pretty funny. Yeah. But looking back, I'm like, yeah, this is funny. And if someone wants to go back and watch it, I'm not going to take the video down or anything. People can watch that all they like. But I don't know if I want to bring it back.
How do you think our video is going to age in like 20, 30 years' time? You think anyone's going to watch it, or like they're going to use that as a reference to be like, oh, cancel this person?
I think they'll have moved on.
Yeah,
this is the internet. They don't move on. Let's be real here.
I mean, they could. I guess it depends what professions we go into. If one of us goes from here into like big mainstream something, then sure they might go back.
If I'm hosting the Nick Teen Choice Awards, then maybe they'll dig up shit.
There's no way you're hosting the Nicotine Choice Awards. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the Nicotine.
Welcome back to the Nicotine Choice Awards.
Sponsored by Juul. Ruin your lungs, kids.
I mean, I would love to go into like some sort of hosting thing, like hosting a show or like even hosting live things.
I want to go into voice acting.
Yeah, I actually spoke to a voice actor this week.
Really?
I was like discussing. I wanted to find out what it's like, and if it's worth getting into the job and like what you do. And I don't know. I was like, I wasn't that poggin by the end of it.
And they said, no, it's actually very boring. You have to read many lines. Have you ever heard about how arduous it is to do the voice acting for a video game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
dude, it is crazy hours. They give you a script, and then it's like, you're working per hour, but then that's like, you're going through a script that could take you a while. You have to do like maybe fucking 30 takes in the same line.
Every dialogue option.
Yeah.
Multiple
Multiple
times.
ways of saying it.
In case it repeats, because
Still, it'd be pretty cool to like play a game and you're in it, right?
I think
that'd be
so
fucking
cool.
sick.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I think as a content creator, having a cameo, I think that's like kind of realistic. I think if you're a big enough content creator and you work with specific games, then there could be a chance that you could go in and be like, hey, I just want to be one character. And you're just like a momentary character. You have a few lines, and then you can play the game back and be like, that was sick.
I just want to be a COD
DLC
death scream.
I was expecting it to be like traditional, well, like what the idea of traditional acting is to me, where I always thought it would be like you get an agent, you do nothing, and then
Hey, we got a
the
job
agent
for
brings
you.
you auditions,
Yeah,
right?
he's worried.
And apparently it is kind of like that, but apparently like with voice acting, especially in Australia, it's a lot of finding your own jobs, like going out and doing your own things, because a lot of the jobs are going to be like international, and a lot of those jobs aren't going to be brought to your agent. You're going to have to actively seek them out. And it just sounded like so much work and then not much pay. And then I'm sure it would be fun some of the time, and then a lot of the time fucking suck.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know.
I'm still waiting on Killer Bean to hit me up for fucking my episode.
Oh my
It's been
god!
forever.
I forgot about that.
I know, dude. I was supposed to have a big part in
Is that even a thing anymore?
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know what's happening. Maybe COVID stopped the production or something.
Maybe Killer Bean faked their death.
Killer Bean got COVID.
I wish the Misfits had an animated series.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. I don't know what it would look like. I don't know what it would be, but I just think it would be cool to be able to watch through a like animated series with all our voices in it.
Just the fucking Poland story, just animated.
Yeah. Although that would be shit for me, because it would be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna go to Auschwitz.
I'm gonna go to
Well, I
Auschwitz.
feel like the narrator, it's like
Auschwitz in
from
the
the third
morning.
person, and then they left my room, and I
And
was by
then
myself.
Mason ventured into the strip club. What did he find?
Meanwhile,
Clutched his teddy by its hand.
Swagger walked out of the glory room and said, "We have to leave."
No.
meanwhile, Fitz slept soundly back in New Zealand.
And Tobi slept soundly in her hotel room.
When you think
so much is
about
going on.
that European trip, that trip to Europe, the European trip in Europe, what are the feelings like about?
Mostly positive. Yearning for that time.
I honestly don't remember much of it, but the bits that I do
love
remember
it.
are cool.
I loved it, dude. It was
We need to
really,
go to
really
Europe
cool.
again.
Yeah,
This was
well,
fun.
that was the first time I'd really been like out of the states, because
we went to Australia,
We went to
but that's
Oz,
like-
but that was for 5 days, and then we came back. That it felt like a fever dream. But actually going through Europe and like experiencing all the different countries and being
Multiple
like,
countries,
wow,
yeah.
like driving into Berlin. I was like, whoa, like, because I looked at everything. I'm like, this place is a city. But then I remember, like, man,
This place is a city.
there's a lot of bodies that were here. A lot of fucking people died. Many, many people died not too long ago. Less than 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is
Mason-
fucking crazy.
Mason and I flew to Paris before that, just him and I.
Yeah.
And I barely knew Mason.
Because
Because at that first PAX thing, I feel like we didn't see Mason much.
he was there for like maybe a day, 2 days.
Yeah, so I had met Mason like once, and I had recorded with him a couple times, but I barely knew him. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to Paris with this dude that I barely know. But it turned out to be awesome.
Yeah, well, you guys got along great, especially after he started fucking eating chapstick.
He did eat chapstick.
He fucking was literally eating
How do
chapstick.
you remember that?
I remember that was like you put that in a Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
We had like the original like Europe Snapchat group, and then like I remember we were just flying in, and
Mason was sitting there eating
was sitting
chapstick.
there eating a whole fucking tube of your chapstick.
Yeah.
He just fucking took a bite out of it. It's just what I remember. It was like the first thing I remember going in, and then we drove to the Airbnb in Paris, and Then
we spent the night there and it was fucking crazy. We woke up and Mason was naked on top of the fireplace.
Yeah, I remember you wheeling your suitcase out like, hey, Swagger, come here. Wheel your suitcase out, looked up, shake your head,
yeah, he's walking away. Dude, I remember he was fucking full frontal nudity on the balcony looking down on people. It was a good fucking time. It was a really, really good time.
We all played Counter-Strike yesterday.
Yeah.
That was, well, not all of us, but some of us played Counter-Strike yesterday.
Yes.
For the first time.
Crazy how that's newsworthy.
I don't know. I think the only reason why I think it's mildly. Oh my god.
What?
It's actually really fucking nice.
It is really nice.
Oh my god, that feels amazing.
No, the only reason why I say it's newsworthy is because we haven't played games together in a long time.
That's true.
It was nice, especially going back to Counter-Strike.
Just unfolding
this podcast
show's going up in flames. What's going on here?
This podcast has devolved into people starting fires.
Dude,
you didn't start the fire.
I feel like careful. There's okay. I feel like.
Do you need the cake? I got the cake if you need to put it out.
We're fine.
I feel like this episode is an episode that you can't listen to. You need to watch. Unless this shit just doesn't get put in, I don't know. But I feel like some of this flame.
We just make it a hypercut of us setting things on fire.
Some of this fire content needs to get put in.
Faking our deaths.
Keep clapping!
Uh-oh, you're running out of rope. What are you going to do now?
Oh, no!
Beautiful.
Wonderful. 3 years, huh? three whole years. 3 whole years.
If we just filmed
this
stuff like this for the next 4 hours, it can be made into something great.
This feel like some
fucking years.
What's like Kylan? What's it? Like the someone in Peel bits, you know, the supercuts.
Okay, so
it's got potential.
podcast listeners.
Hello and welcome back to the Misfits Podcast, rated 5 stars on YouTube by your mom's pussy. She says,
whoa, a little moist over there. That's a wet fucking puss. Your mommy's a little slimy.
That's so wap.
This is where we tell the viewers that this is an edibles episode.
This was an edibles episode.
That's what we should have done.
Is this hot?
I have a bunch of edibles at my house. Oh shit.
We should have just done a repeat of the first ever episode. Wait, no, that was the first ever filmed episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
rat.
What,
we
with
should
Fitz
have
was
done
bald?
an edibles episode. Fitz
Back
wasn't
then we were
bald,
like so
genuinely.
nervous, like, oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna do edibles on the podcast. Hope it's okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm gonna take 5 edibles and watch a movie.
Yeah.
We should eat shrooms on the podcast.
No, not after last time.
What happened last time? Oh, when you threw up?
Threw up for an hour.
Dude,
and a half.
last time, that's not even bad. Last time I had shrooms, I was on fire.
That's true. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you did get on fire, didn't you?
Wait, what?
Wait, you actually caught fire?
Yeah, Ryan set him on fire.
No, he didn't. He literally set himself on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Standing next to a fucking
Was it the
pizza oven. He just he didn't realize his jacket caught fire, and then he's like, "Guys, I am literally on fire." And we were like, "No way, you're literally on fire!" And then, lo and behold, we turned around and he was literally on fire.
What the fuck?
It was the funniest way to be on fire though, because it
sound.
was my big puffy jacket, which is full of feathers. So like as soon as the little burn on the back opened it up, just feathers everywhere behind me. Guys, I'm on fire. They're like, no, you're not. We're on shrooms. Oh, he's on fire.
We're like, what are all these feathers everywhere?
Hey, can you light that again? Isn't powder flammable?
No, not the gamer subs.
This seems dangerous. Also, I don't think it's that powder is flammable. I think it's that there is a certain powder that is flammable.
No, I mean anything powdered is flammable.
Let's just
Really?
aerosolize it. Just toss it in the air.
Yes, that's kind of cool.
Gamer
It smells
subs,
like
baby.
gamer subs.
Okay,
Gamer subs.
Oh,
that's actually kind of fucking
does
sick.
it burn your hand at all?
No.
It is gonna burn it at some point.
This doesn't seem particularly safe.
What if what if this lights on fire and it goes up? Oh
No,
No, it's gotta be in
it
the air.
doesn't.
because it's already.
It's got to be aerosolized. Oh.
Oh, you missed.
Okay, we need to think of a final.
Oh my god! That is crazy.
We need to think
Gamer
of,
subs!
Gamer subs.
Code Misfits.
.gg, code Misfits for 10% off.
Okay.
I know you could do that. We could have done so much cool gags with that.
Bro, what if we like toss the whole
No.
Just do the whole thing. Do the whole thing.
No, that is so dumb. Do not do
You don't
that.
know what you're saying, you fool!
I feel like a wizard.
Like a wizard. Like a gamer wizard. Level 99.
Dude.
This is so much mess. Oh my god.
What are we fucking doing right now?
Oh my god.
It smells like burnt melon, and I'm not a fan.
Oh, dude, I'm a fucking pyro.
Dude, someone is gonna lose some eyebrows.
Fucking
Remember, kids, don't try to sit. The air's actually kind of tasty.
For my next trick, I'm gonna eat this. Do not eat desiccant for moisture control.
Have you guys seen the new Jim Can't Swim video about this kid who's pretending to be like insane after he shot up a school, like seeing demons and
Oh,
stuff?
I saw that. Yeah,
Pretty-
is that on
pretty-
everyone's recommended?
Yeah, it like
Fuck.
blew up on YouTube. Such an interesting channel, Jim Can't Swim. So many
I've
good
heard
videos.
of that channel.
I hear him in my head.
Wait, so you guys have seen that video? Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, basically this guy pretended to be crazy to get out of a fucking criminal conviction because he shot 14-year-olds.
That's smart.
School, which is,
Mathematically, pleasing.
Yeah. Wait, so how was he pretending to be crazy?
Because he was just fucking...
Voices told me to do it,
pretending to
man.
be crazy. He was very inconsistent with his, feeble attempt at psychosis.
Okay.
And yeah, it was just kind of funny to look at this little fucking idiot, pretend to be crazy. He kept doing the finger gun thing where he was like doing that to himself in the camera, and it was just like
How old was this guy?
he was like 19 or something.
Oh, and he shot 14-year-olds?
Yeah, kind of a pussy.
Yeah, at least shoot some fucking 20-year-olds, someone above your weight.
Yeah. You haven't recorded like a Snapchat beforehand. He's like, I'm gonna go for like 20, the new high score, the high record.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
People be crazy like that, man. Like just serial killers, those types. People that take pleasure in killing. They're
fucked
not
up.
super well in the head.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wait, so what do you reckon the best way to convince someone you're crazy is?
Probably light
excuse
shit
me,
on
I'm
fire
crazy.
for an entire podcast.
Guys.
Stop that.
Guys.
That's so bad.
Who knew Americans were so obsessed with setting shit on fire?
Hey, Ryan's here.
Oh, hey Ryan.
Hey.
Come on,
Hey, we got the same shoes on.
Ryan would love
Ryan,
this
check
podcast.
this shit out.
Look at this.
Look, we've
Oh my, stop doing that.
Look, it's great.
This is fucked. Stop it.
Dude. Here. Just give it.
you
kinda
know it's
sticky,
bad
sorry.
when Ryan says it's fucked.
Yeah, right.
Wait.
Oh, that is so dangerous.
Keep doing it.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done with the fire. Yeah, we do. It's over there. We just can't use it because of insurance.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
Concept.
Well, I mean, you can use it. It just has to be worth it.
Oh, sorry.
It just has to be worth losing your insurance over. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to the Misfits.
It's the best podcast. Way hip.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Hooray!
Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. I wish that was the tradition. Instead of yelling hooray, you just say it really
Hooray.
solemnly.
Mm.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
We're 3 years old and we're acting like it. Fuck it. The 30-minute birthday special. It's shorter because it's bitter.
Did the Misfits really think that this was a good fucking podcast?
Are you gonna set
How
that
have we
on?
done this for 3 years and we're worse at it?
All the Misfits did that episode was Lights Up on Fire, which was kind of funny the first time they did, but then they kept doing it and it was a little awkward. So like, I think that the Misfits kind of fell off. I think they're a little bit irrelevant. And I think maybe like they should stop at 3 years. And that's just my honest thought. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching my favorite Minecraft YouTuber.
Swagger, that is so big.
How about like you guys just stop
Matt,
making
please.
podcasts? So anyways,
Oh, come on, go for it.
Oh, don't do the game us up
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my god, man. We're gonna break these wires, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. you
Jesus.
fuck.
Actual Neanderthals.
What happens if we burn the stuff that says don't eat?
Yeah,
That's a bad idea.
It doesn't say don't burn.
Oh,
Swagger.
Swagger has lost his mind. Da, 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 da. You're normally the
Hear me out.
responsible
What
one.
if we eat it though?
This actually is like a 3-year-old with a lighter.
Why don't you have it then?
Bubbling.
I heard that you were interested in child trafficking.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you decide to get into that field?
I'm not into the field. I just am interested in it.
He's just into the kid.
So like, when did you first, find this hobby?
Well, first it was through Ashton Kutcher. I don't know if you're familiar as actor.
Ashton Kutcher?
From that 70s show.
Yeah.
Really famous guy.
Yeah.
Married Mila Kunis, who's
Yes.
the voice of Meg Griffin in Family Guy.
Yeah.
The character
Oh, yeah,
that everyone
Of course,
hates.
of course.
was also in that 70s show. That's how they met, I presume. Anyway, he has gone on this huge campaign against child trafficking and sex trafficking in general the last few years. And, he's really against it, which I guess I can understand. But me personally, I just kind of introduced me to that side of the world. And ever since then, I've just been super into it.
That's so interesting. That's fascinating.
Yep.
I mean,
Love it.
I heard that one time you came across some people that were attempting child trafficking, and what happened in that situation?
I joined them.
Really?
Yeah.
You joined them?
I joined them.
It's like an undercover thing.
That's so interesting.
Is it?
I wouldn't have thought that you would have joined them. I would have thought that traditionally when people come across someone, doing something illegal, they either just, pretend they didn't see it or go about their day and call the cops or something. I don't know.
I don't really listen to things like laws and rules and stuff like that. I'm actually...
Did you say laws?
Laws.
Laws.
I'm an autonomous individual that thinks for himself. So I don't really prescribe medication.
Is that a monkey or an owl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not meant to inhale burning plastic.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things you're not meant to do, Tobi.
Yeah.
But you're just
That's a
living
great point.
under a hierarchy of rules made by people that are dumber than you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I'm not that smart.
Yeah, well, you're pretty smart. You got your own show and everything. That must mean you're smart.
No, I just got lucky. Right place, right time.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, got any more questions for me? Because you invited me on this show, and here I am. So I'm really prepared to talk about anything. I'm an open book.
Fuck me.
So yeah, anyway, I love child trafficking. I think it's bad, but
Yeah, but you just love the idea of it.
It's like that Rihanna song. Here she says, I might be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it.
Hey, that is fucking facts, Queen. Slay.
That's a great point.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what you're arguing is that, a criminal, they might be doing things that are perceived as bad, but they could also be very good at doing these things. And that, therefore just means that they are working to their strengths as an individual and providing what they can to the community.
That's it.
At their best.
That's it.
Yeah.
The worst thing about being a criminal for me is I have to wear a mask all the time. Sometimes I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's all about keeping that identity secret. That's what the mask is.
Yeah.
That's what the point of the mask is.
That makes sense. That is what the point of the mask would be, yeah.
And, I think I would be just fine.
Do you think being a criminal could be solved by prescribed drugs?
Yes. I think you could prescribe anti-criminal drugs.
Yeah.
Like Panadol.
Or like normal pills?
Yeah, normal pills.
Yeah.
Panadol. Yeah, but I just flushed all mine down the drain.
Oh. That's really interesting.
Is it?
No.
I just flushed them down my throat. I put them in the
Flushed
drain.
them down my throat. Why does that sound sexual?
Would you rather fight a fully grown chimp or a fully grown wolf? The only items you have are your items that you carry around like day to day, like phone, wallet, keys, mask. Go.
So a wolf?
A wolf?
A wolf or a chimp? I feel like I'd have a better time taking a wolf than I would a chimp, because a chimp's got the arms and the legs, and that power is crazy. A wolf only has
like the mouth,
its
right?
mouth.
Yeah.
It bites you, you guide it with its arm, it bites you, you put the arm as far as you can down the back of their throat so they can't bite hard, and then you just grab them, and then you twist them around so that they're upside down, and then you like that. Crack
You've thought
their neck,
about this for a while,
and then
haven't
you push them to the side is how you deal with a dog attack.
But how would you kill an ape?
Killing, I wouldn't. I would be killed by the ape.
Okay, next question. Would you rather fight a full-sized gorilla or a full-sized sea lizard with electric powers?
What?
I go with the gorilla.
Holy shit, that is the best question.
I'd go with the gorilla.
But what is it, on land or in the water, though?
Well,
With electric powers. Does this lizard live in the water? Because water is highly conductible of electricity.
Yeah.
that's a great point.
Is he immune to the electricity? Does he just shock the oceans?
He also has... Fuck.
Can I have a drink?
Yeah.
Of alcohol, you idiot.
He also has an atomic blast, but the ape can use tools.
But the ape has a podcast, and he might talk about you on it. Right.
Yeah, he can cancel you. Which one would you rather fight? Fuck.
I'd probably fight the lizard with allergic powers just because I think it's a cooler way to go. I don't think I have a chance against either of those.
That's such a great point.
Things.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's genius.
Would you rather? Would you rather?
Yeah.
Die of nicotine or AIDS?
AIDS.
Why?
Well, actually,
imagine how funny it would be. It'd be like, "Hi, I'm Swagger Souls, and I have AIDS."
Be able to say that unironically,
yeah, dude.
That'd be great.
I think if I died of nicotine, everyone would just be like, fucking idiot, smoke too much, right?
Yeah.
But if I died of AIDS,
like,
what are they going to say?
Fucking idiot, fuck too much.
Exactly.
Shot too much heroin in the alleyways. Thought it was a COVID syringe. Turned out it was AIDS.
True. Plus, there's a whole bunch of legends that have died from AIDS.
Yeah.
You know,
like
Freddie Mercury, Snoop Dogg.
Dying Brian.
Snoop Dogg. You know what I love
the
about
little
Snoop
kid
Dogg?
from Barney. Go on.
You know what I love about Snoop Dogg? That he doesn't give a fuck about what an ad is that he's going to be in. As long as they're paying him enough money, he's into it. Because he's done an ad for Uber Eats and for Menulog.
Right.
Which in the States, Menulog is called something else.
Yeah.
But it's so weird.
That's like doing an ad for the Crips and the Bloods.
Exactly. It's a great analogy.
It's hilarious.
I bet he doesn't have to wear a mask with a smile.
Yeah, for hours at a time.
Oh, he's got you alcohol.
Oh, look at that.
What the fuck?
Please,
Why are you in this office?
Single malt. I know this is the first time I've come in months.
Yeah, when you said you're upstairs, Fitz was like, he must mean at his house.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what
that doesn't
thought.
make any sense. Why would you say he's upstairs?
Oh, he's got me a single malt whiskey to celebrate my 3rd birthday.
Oh my god. This is such a shit question. Would you rather sleep with someone twice your age or a minor?
Twice my age.
Obviously a minor.
Are you kidding me? Minors have no experience.
Oh, that was a joke.
You know, when you think about it, the older you get, the weirder it is for you to fuck a minor. Think about it. We're running out of time.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Like if you're 18, you fuck a minor. It's like, all right. 24 and you fuck a minor. 33 and you fuck a minor. 65 and you fuck a minor. It gets weirder the older you get.
What if you're 120?
Then it kind of rounds back up. Rounds back, goes back around.
Because like 120-year-old man fucks a 17-year-old and 364 days old. Is really all that bad?
If that's the case, then I'd be thinking that 17-year-old fucked that 120-year-old man.
Exactly.
Because there's no way this 120-year-old man's thinking, even has the energy to get up and fuck a person. He's going to be sitting there and this 17-year-old would have straddled him.
Okay, I found one. It's called 200 plus would you rather questions that will destroy you forever.
Okay.
I'm
prepared to be destroyed.
Would
forever.
you rather lose your sex organs forever or gain 200 pounds for the rest of your life?
Oh, man. 200 pounds.
Well, do you get horny if you remove your sex organs? I feel like I would just be, light and focused.
And aerodynamic. Would you rather have sex with your cousin in secret or not have sex with your cousin, but everyone think you did?
We did this one before on the podcast.
Oh, really?
Well, if they think you're going to do it already, why not?
I don't think I have an attractive cousin.
This is exactly what you said last time.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's so rats to all your cousins. Just shrugs.
that's fucking right.
Does not care.
Genetics is genetics, okay?
So you're saying that you have ugly genetics?
No, because I'm not a woman.
Well, fuck a man then. Come on, man up about it.
All my male cousins are really attractive, but I wouldn't fuck any of them.
Right.
Okay, but
Can I fuck him?
Do you
Can
think
you fuck them? Sure.
if you did have an attractive cousin though, would you admit that you would fuck them?
If I had an attractive cousin, would I admit
that you would fuck them?
that I would fuck them?
Yeah, because you said you have a lot of cousins.
If they're like my third cousin.
No,
maybe.
I mean you're just your first cousin.
Your first cousin? No, under no circumstances would I have sex with.
No,
my
I'm
third
not
cousin.
saying you have to have sex with them, but would you say, oh yeah, they're hot enough that I would fuck them if I wasn't related to them?
Sure. If I had a cousin that was that attractive, but I don't.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Interesting.
Do you think that when I'm 60, I could be smashing like 20-year-olds?
Probably.
Fuck, man, I'm sick.
All right. Next question.
There was one that was, would you rather be rich but depressed or poor but happy? But that's just being rich.
That's just like we are already.
Really? Wow, huh? Would you rather come every time you go into a grocery store or never have sex again?
Come every time I go. I'd be hitting calls every
Fucking
day.
hell. What kind of question's that?
You can immediately walk in the grocery store and be like, all right, straight to the cleaning aisle. Straight to the Kleenex aisle.
Bro, I'll be hanging out at the mall all the time. You know how many shops I got in there?
Bro, just take care of your sex drive just with a trip to the shops.
All right.
Fantastic.
Would you rather get turned on anytime your boss called you or turned on every time you work on a spreadsheet?
I never work on a spreadsheet, but my boss calls me a lot.
Okay, let's. Ryan never calls me.
Oh, well, it's because you never go over.
All right, guys.
Okay,
guys.
Or if you bring a lady back to your place and it's like,
And
hold
she
on,
opens
wait
a
a second.
spreadsheet?
You gotta like open up your laptop, open up a spreadsheet, and then be like, all right, now I'm ready.
Yeah, head her in.
That's a good point. Would you rather spend the next 2 weeks in a cock cage? You know what a cock cage is?
It's a cage for your cock.
Not like the chicken fight
It's like
kind of cock
it's a
cage.
chastity belt.
it's like a
yeah.
chastity
The thing I don't understand about those cock cages is like when you get hard, does it like push up
hurts.
against
Yeah,
the
that's
side
the
of
point
you?
of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or
man.
would you rather get a daily ass paddling by Satan?
I was with you until you said Satan.
Yeah, why's it gotta be Satan?
I don't know.
It's
That's what it
a
says.
cock cage for 2 weeks?
I
Yeah.
don't think
That sounds way better.
I think I would do that just because, you know,
You wouldn't be addicted to masturbating anymore.
well, I would also just be interested to see how much I come. You know?
Oh, after like
Wait.
how long it's
In
been
the
on?
cock cage? Oh, when you're getting paddled
Oh,
No, so after 2 weeks in a cage. You know, like the orgasm at the end
Oh.
would be sick, I feel.
That makes sense.
You
Eat a
know?
lot of zinc, you know.
So much zinc.
Would you rather come 150 times a day or never come again?
Okay, let's do the
150. Yeah, 150 times a day. There's 24
150 times.
math. How often is
24
that?
divided by 150.
That's like every
is like
few minutes.
every 0.16.
No, it's not.
Wait, 0.16. Hold on.
Every like 15 minutes or so?
I can't do math. I forgot how to
All
do
right,
math.
so 150 times a day you're busting a nut. Divide that by 24 hours. How many nuts per hour?
That's 6.25 nuts per hour.
6.25 nuts per hour. Now divide that by 60. That's nutting every approximately 10.2 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
You'd have to develop some kind of system where it like stores, it comes out immediately and goes into a tank that you carry around.
Wait, why do you need to store your cum?
Well, I'm not going to be cleaning up every 10
It's
minutes.
not gonna be like a snail.
You could
leaving
wear a
trail.
diaper.
I want to be hands-free, not thinking about it.
You can wear one of those the astronaut piss machine things. Have you seen that? When they went to the moon, they had a catheter that wasn't internal. It would go over the penis like a condom, and then you'd piss into it and it'd directly fill up a bag that was attached to the astronaut suit.
Right.
And when it came to shitting, you just shat in a diaper. But when I would assume that when you come, it would be the same thing. So all you have to do is just call NASA and say, hey, I have a very specific problem. I need one of your good old-fashioned 1963 condoms.
True. And just think about like the contribution you could make to the local sperm bank.
Oh,
Incredible. You make a lot of money.
Wait, do you make money when you donate to the sperm bank?
If you're
doing
smart,
that much,
if
then
you're
you better be
smart,
negotiating
Yeah.
for your cum.
Yeah.
Find that shit wholesale.
Also, like just
Be having a
there's-
lot of kids.
There's good OnlyFans opportunities. There's got to be someone's fetish, man. It's coming that often.
Yeah, bukkake, like just
Be a
dump
great
the whole
porn
thing
star.
on them. It'd be good.
You could
All
be a
right.
stand-in cum shot artist for porn.
Next question.
Okay. Would you rather drink a pint of your worst enemy's pee while they're looking you in the eye, or
That's someone's fetish. So
or eat a small bowl of your own shit?
What the fuck?
I drink the urine. The urine is the body's most
but you'd have to
sterile
look
substance.
at you'd have to look at the guy in the
Yeah,
eyes
that
while you
is
drink
dominance. That's like, yeah, I'm drinking your piss. What are you gonna do about it?
That's one way to look at
yeah, but
it,
on
but
their
I don't
side,
know.
they're thinking, yeah, I'm making you drink my piss.
But if
Yeah,
you just
and
own
then-
it
and then-
enough,
Then I'll throw it up right in front of them, and then I'll lick it off the floor, and then I'll show them.
What are you showing
All
us?
right. If you're wondering whose fetish it was, it's Swaggersoul's fetish.
These are terrible questions. Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or have penises going up and down your back like a stegosaurus?
I think if you like rolled in the
Is it
grass
nuts?
like a dog.
Is it
you know,
nuts
like,
as well?
No, just penises.
just dicks. Do they get hard? Do they pee?
I'm going to say hypothetically they don't get hard,
They
but they're
don't get
quite
hard.
long.
They're
do you
long.
feel pleasure from them?
No, they're just aesthetic.
Aw,
I'd go
man.
for the vagina on the forehead, and then I would be like, hey, you want to see a mind fuck? And then I just do that in my head.
If you had a vagina on your forehead and someone tried to fuck it, That would mess you up.
No, it wouldn't.
Your dick would just be shoving into your brain.
Yeah, that would mess you up, you little pussy.
I would do penises on my back and just go for massage every day.
That's good.
Happy ending? Yeah, for all of them. Just all of them.
Would you rather swallow 5 needles or get a huge paper cut like that's went down your eyelid and separated it?
What the fuck is that?
Down my eyelid, separate my eyelid? I'd probably go for the eyelid because all you need is a
needles
bit of
is
tape.
like...
Yeah.
Swallowing needles?
That'll kill you.
You could swallow needles and theoretically be okay.
Want to try?
That's completely theory. Don't
We need to
actually
make up our
fucking
own
try that.
ones.
Don't try it. Would you rather run a podcast for 3 years or fake your own death?
Fake my own death.
Probably fake my own death. Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yes.
Misfits edition.
Okay. What?
Misfits edition. Fuck, marry, kill.
But there's only
You could
3 options.
Choose any 3.
Oh.
Any 3 of the Misfits. Who would you fuck, marry, kill out of all of them?
I don't want to
Well, you've
kill
already
any of
fucked
you.
me, so
I don't want to kill any of the Misfits.
Fuck Mason. He's got like the biggest cock.
Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
I fucked Tobi. She's got the biggest tits.
Wait,
Oh, right.
That's smart. But also, why is your first thought to go, let's go for the biggest cock first?
and how do you know that?
You act like you haven't seen his cock
No
before.
one's seen
I've
his.
seen his cock.
You haven't
Yeah.
seen his.
Oh, you're right. I haven't.
Yet. I'll see you later tonight.
All right.
Okay, so Matt wants to get fucked by Mason. Because
Wait, who the fuck said that?
well,
You
why
did,
would his
just
cock
now.
size matter if you were fucking him?
That's like asserting your dominance kind of thing, you know?
Oh.
You're fucking the guy with the bigger cock. I'm not
Okay,
a bitch.
no,
I'll fuck
no-
a guy with the big cock, but I'm not going to be a bitch about it.
Okay,
you
now
know?
I'm on board. Now I understand the
Yeah.
logic. It actually does make sense. That adds up.
I'm off board. I'm out. I'm not.
What would you fuck, marry, kill?
Fuck Mary? Mary. I would marry Swagger Souls because he has the... No, I'd marry Jay.
I'd marry Jay
I'd marry
'cause
Jay
he's the
'cause
richest.
he's the
Yeah.
richest.
Yeah.
I would fuck myself and I would kill myself after that. I'd strangle myself while fucking myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. And you could fake your own death and take photos.
That's it. And then I'd
You can go out
mash my
like the
teeth into a
audio,
paste.
what's it called? The auto.
Drive to the woods.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, you go out that way.
Yeah.
Fuck Tobi, marry Fitz, kill Matt.
Oh.
Oh, the fuck. I got a fucking potato gun sitting right. Wait, where'd it go?
Do you think you could kill someone with that potato gun?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
fill it with lead shot.
Okay, but if you filled it with a potato.
And
Yeah.
then put lead in front of it and then
Okay,
another potato.
okay,
yeah.
okay. But if you shot a potato at someone point blank with that, would it kill them?
Yes,
I mean, we
if
killed
it-
a fish,
If it
so.
was frozen, yeah, of
Clearly.
course.
Okay, but it's a normal potato.
No, potato, it'd probably be enough to concuss you and give you brain damage.
All
It's
right.
our 3rd birthday.
Would you rather upload on YouTube forever, once a week, or stream on Twitch 3 times a week for 20 hours?
Ugh.
Wait, 20 hours every time
20
you stream?
hours every-
That might be the worst one
No,
yet.
20
hours a week
hours, 20
total.
hours a week total.
Versus uploading
would-
how
20 hours a week total?
That's it?
Okay,
Easily
15,
upload. Easily
a week,
uploading.
15 a week. 15
I
a week.
streamed like fucking
15 hours?
38
I've
hours
streamed
this
that.
week.
Wait, what was the other one?
Weekly uploads on YouTube, 10 minutes long, or
I did a stream.
This
no,
is very
come on,
pointed.
Come on. 8 minutes long.
or 15 hours.
If I had to
Oh,
choose
we
between those
nothing.
2 awful options, I'd probably upload.
Well, wait. Do you have to be entertaining on the stream, or can you just do nothing?
I mean, you need to try your best.
Okay, I don't do that yet, so. might
Do
have
you get to
take back my
define what your
answer.
best is?
I've been trying to find it all these years. So.
Yeah, you have to thank subs and all that shit every time. you
Ugh.
go through.
You have to thank people for giving you money. Would
should
you
do a-
rather swallow dry
Come on,
ice
it's good.
or swallow boiling water?
Dry ice. No.
Dry
it's
ice,
boiling
and
water.
dry ice.
Would
easily.
dry ice freeze the stomach acid?
No,
Freeze your throat, your esophagus.
with dry ice. The trick to eating it is that you crush it, you bite into it with your molars, you chew, and
Okay,
then
but you have to
exhale
swallow
as
How do you
do
know
it.
this?
And then what you need to do is you need to drink room
And
temperature
then you need to
lukewarm water, and then the
Take your
lead-in.
teeth out and push them into a fine paste, and drive out to the woods and
Dude.
bury them with a dead animal.
You can actually drink. You can actually eat dry ice if you drink water immediately after, because because of the Leidenfrost effect.
Okay, but by that logic, you could say that there's a better way to do the boiling water. I'm just saying you just the one thing.
That's really cool.
Take a shot of boiling water or eat a non-crushed piece of dry ice.
Do you smell that?
Would you rather dry ice or
Do you smell that? I think I burnt the hair off my hand there. I can smell hair.
It does smell like burning hair.
Would you rather have no towel every time you get out of the shower or have no shower?
No towel. Just like
no towel.
this isn't going to be good.
Just think about how terrible it is to get out of the shower.
How much?
Towel. What are you going to do? Just shake it off like a dog?
Yeah.
Let yourself dry out on the rack?
How much fucking gamer subs have you guys used?
Just
How
a
many
tub and a
tubs?
half. Just one tub.
We're
We're only on our second tub, bro.
a tub and a quarter.
Well, to answer your very philosophical question,
Yeah.
no towel.
No towel.
Yeah.
So you're just going to dry off Aerostyle.
What are you just
Yeah,
gonna do,
you know
not shower, though?
Miskiff does that?
No.
He showers and then he just walks around air drying.
I heard
apparently.
that guy has problems ejaculating.
No. He has erectile dysfunction.
Same thing.
Allegedly.
You can ejaculate when you're not hard.
Yeah. Well, he had erectile dysfunction when I tried to fuck him.
Well, that's because you're gross.
His lips. You just can't get over his lips.
Why do you keep bringing up Miskiff's lips?
Why isn't anybody
He
else?
likes lips.
Why isn't anybody else? They're like perfect. His eyes, his eyebrows, he's perfect. Everything is good about him besides his height. Which
Mitchell,
is like,
Are you kidding me?
Change
He
that.
looks like an egg.
Guys, 3 years.
Oh my God. We're going to mention that every time we start doing
3
it.
years old now.
3
years. That's
on the
amazing.
Misfits
Dude,
Podcast.
no way.
We're 3 years old.
3 years.
Yeah.
How
We're
many
such a
days is
big
that?
boy.
365 times 2. Quick math. 730. 40.
What?
60
6.
Mate, we got calculators.
365
times
720.
730.
730. 730 plus another 365. That's
is
1,095.
1,095 days of well, actually
summer
weeks.
vacation.
Weeks. By weeks, 52 weeks in a year.
out of years.
3 years. 3 times 52.
We are 3
Guess
years
what?
old. 156 weeks, episodes. Are we at 150? Forever and ever, the Misfits Podcast. It never ends.
Never ending Misfits Podcast.
Here forever.
It's season 2 Misfits Podcast.
Every week.
Misfits Podcast Adventures.
Never ending.
Running out of content does not exist.
Okay. Was Swagger accurate? We're at 140.
Damn.
We missed a few weeks.
Pleasure to meet you. Let's just start over. So, hey guys. No, we're starting over. Hello and welcome back to the Misfits Podcast. Rated 5 stars.
It's been
YouTube.
3 years.
It's been 3 years.
Can you believe it's been 3 years?
It's crazy.
I can't.
3 years of the
Holy
Misfits
shit.
Podcast?
I can't believe it. 3 whole years.
3 whole years
We've
of the
been through
podcast.
so much.
We've been through so much.
Yeah.
No, I mean start over literally. Like, let's introduce each other. It's like just
Okay.
pretend like we don't know each other and start a new podcast.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Toby.
Hi, what's up? I'm Matt. Tobi,
Matt?
right?
Hey, I'm Fitz.
Got a good grip there.
My real name's Cam.
Can you like
Nice to meet you.
No, I like
A
I
true
like shaking
pleasure.
hands.
An honest
My
I
name
like
is
shaking hands. It's
Swagger.
great.
My name is Eric.
Eric.
Feels like we're doing
An
business.
honest pleasure. Hi.
What's
My
up?
name's Fitz.
Hey.
I'm also known as
Nice to
Cam.
meet you.
I feel like the guy
Give me
at
your
church
other
trying
hand.
to like hold hands
Fantastic.
across the pew, trying to like say our Father. You know, you remember that shit?
Our Father who art in heaven.
Heaven.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who sin against us. Save us from the time of trial, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
That was
Amen.
weird. That was weird.
I think we
That's not
started
how
a
we did
cult,
it.
not a podcast.
You don't do it like that?
No, it's our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, forgive those trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Yeah, that's the
Amen.
new version. I was mixing up the new with the old.
Bro, that's
See, I'm
Old
old.
Testament boomer.
Not Old Testament, fam. It's some old Pope shit.
That one's dead.
That shit is so old.
The Catholic
Testament,
Church is fucked up. They rape kids.
fam. They raped kids.
They raped kids.
They raped
Raped.
kids,
Has
but they
been.
still be raping. I know many priests.
They're still raping to this
You
day.
know, priest.
I don't know if you could say that. I mean, I guess you can.
My lips are sealed, but let me say this. It's Pride Month, bitch. Turn up.
And let me say this. It's been 3 years on the Misfits podcast.
Are pedophiles included in Pride Month?
I mean, I guess they can be proud of it.
Do they get a month?
Yo, just notice if you put this over the little Macarena, it kind of looks like a condom.
Yo,
is that what your condoms look like?
It's like a little dog dick. It's what it looks like. I don't want that. I don't want that dog dick.
9/11. Never forget.
I forgot.
What happened?
What was that again?
9/11. You remember, right?
I'm not American.
That's
it's okay.
Fitz's dad's birthday.
Yeah, Papa J. His name's John. He's a good guy.
Papa John's Pizza?
Oh,
No,
fuck.
you fucking. God, I hate trans people.
Couple of drinks and it all comes out.
Nah, I love them. I love them. Good on them.
Pride Month. I know.
I stand with you.
Pride power.
Dude, that's so... Yeah, like those guys, just rock on, you know?
Man,
Just keep doing you.
All right, let's on a serious note. Okay, could you please put that away? And put down the maracas.
Swagger looks like he's never washed his hands
Put
and it's
that
covered in
away.
mold.
Put down the maracas. Sit up straight. All right. It's our 3rd year birthday here on the Misfits podcast.
Wow.
And we couldn't be more thrilled about it.
I'm stoked.
I think it's time to address what's really going on. I wear a mask for hours at a time.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
carry on.
Sometimes I stare at the ceiling for
Yeah.
hours
At a
about
time.
what's on my mind.
Yeah. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. But the fact is, I'm failing all my classes.
What? Fitz, you told us you were doing well.
They say that I need classes.
You don't need glasses,
Nah,
do
it's
you?
a lie. I don't need glasses.
Oh.
But I
You wear
do.
contacts.
I do take normal pills.
You take normal pills?
Yep.
What
I don't.
Yeah,
tell.
that's evident.
No, I'm sorry. You guys are probably thinking, what the hell's going on over here? What? This is a weird podcast. Just a bunch of random shit happening? What's going on? Well, Toby's here to explain it.
Well, you see. You see, what happened is lockdown happened. And here at the Misfits, we took lockdown really, really seriously.
Oops.
And we've all been locked in our rooms. We didn't even leave our bedrooms. That was how seriously we were taking it. We don't want to catch COVID because if we catch COVID, we can't produce the content that you love and desire.
That's right.
And that's the problem. So we had to lock down real hard. Real fucking tight and hard. And because we were locked down, it just meant that we just were stuck in this pit of darkness. And we couldn't come up with anything to be happy and talk about this episode.
Stuck in the dryer, couldn't get out.
And it really caused a massive divide. And then Swagger brought in the fire that he thought would ignite the flame in our hearts that we needed to get through this episode and produce that loved content that you have.
For me personally, it worked.
And for Fitz, it worked. Also, the alcohol worked.
I'm on so many drugs.
Pardon?
I'm not even drunk. I'm fucking sober.
And that's why this episode of the podcast was such a mumbo jumbo Minecraft YouTuber.
What? Man, I wish I was a faceless Minecraft YouTuber making millions.
I wish I was a faceless Rust YouTuber
No, you don't.
so I could pick on Mason.
That's a reference to earlier in our lives.
Man.
But anyway, I don't want to speak for everyone when I say we're sorry.
We're very sorry.
No, we're not sorry.
That's why I said I didn't want to speak for everyone.
Stop apologizing. That's what the problem was with these creators. Always apologizing.
Oh no, I said something racist. Sorry.
Oh no, my fans are upset. Your fans,
no.
you don't love your fans.
Oh,
you love
no.
money. Okay?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
I said the N-word 5 years ago.
Oh, God, you're upset with me? Cool.
Okay, so we're not sorry. But
Yeah.
sometimes when four grown people get together and, you know, try to shoot the shit doesn't get shot.
Sometimes it shoots back.
Sometimes the shit shoots you.
And sometimes Swagger creates a shit out of gamer subs and,
Cake and
burnt cake and ash, and then Fitz scoops it into a gamer sub shaker cup. That is fucking disgusting. And essentially, what I'm trying to say is,
This is a forever a memento.
the Misfits podcast has been going for 3 years.
And it's better than ever.
And it's better than ever. And that's why we decided to venture out this episode and create something special for you guys at home. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you're watching and not just listening, because I feel like you really need to watch
this.
Yeah,
you need to watch this, mate.
This would be incomprehensible to listen to.
I don't think it's very comprehensible to watch
you're listening to this on your JBL Quantum 1 headsets, which is what we're wearing now.
Well, you can still watch while listening on them, though.
It's true.
That's right. Sponsored by Gamersubs.gg, code Misfits. It's great. They're a product, if you didn't know.
Happy Pride Month.
Turn up.
Turn up. Pride cake. Look at that. That's lovely.
I only have one more thing to say on this episode.
What is it?
Hello and welcome back to the Misfits Podcast, rated 5 stars on YouTube by Gabrielle Garcia. She says, every time I watch this, I feel like I'm gaining 2 brain cells. What do we think about that, guys?
I think that gaining brain cells from listening to us is not the greatest thing.
That's Tobi. She's on the podcast.
I'm here.
Matt's here.
I mean, two brain cells after 3 years of listening. I mean, come on, surely get more.
Well
Okay,
said, Swagger Souls. And this is the podcast, and we're jumping into it.
Guys, we're 3 years old. The podcast has been around for 3 years, and to be honest, it's starting to show.
Is it?
We're the Misfits. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it over?
I think it's over.
Is it over? He's going to start it again, guys.
Hello and welcome back to this.